I was coming. I gotta get my receipts. Oh my goodness, they wasn't in order, so I had to put them in order. They was everywhere. Like I'm like, oh them hit the, I'm like, oh shit, ain't none of this ready. So my God, hi, hi. Okay. Oh my goodness. Hi y'all. Oh my God. Okay. So I was sitting there, right, minding my business. I was minding my business. And this was, I don't know, yesterday before, whatever. So, oh my God, hair flip. So I was watching Impressive because y'all know I love Impressive. So I was sitting there and I was watching her video on Tory Lanez's live because I was catching up on her videos because I had missed them because I've been so busy. So I'm like, oh my God. So I was sitting there and I was listening to her, right? So I listened to her live on Tory Lanez, right? And Meg and all of that stuff. This is recent. So I'm sitting there, and as I'm sitting there listening, I'm like, wait a minute. Impressive. Girl. Like you like low key putting this story like, cause girl, I'm like, girl, I didn't think about all of this shit. I'm like, but sitting there listening to it, I'm like, oh my God. Tory Lanez might be innocent, y'all. Oh my God. So y'all know me. I love a good rabbit hole. I'm gonna say hi to y'all later. I want to get into this. Because y'all know I love a good fucking rabbit hole and I'm excited. So y'all know I love a good rabbit hole. So I'm just like, oh my God, y'all, I do my research. I do my motherfucking research, bitch. Good. So I'm like, okay, oh my God. Let's do this shit. So I started digging. Y'all know me, I'm a nosy ass bitch. So I start digging. And I start digging. And the more I dig, Meg, girl, you might be going to jail, bitch. Oh my goodness. So it just started making me think of everything, like his album, the video. Like I'm just like, oh my God, this boy might be telling the truth. So without further ado, let's get into it. So this is Tory Lanez's old bodyguard, Zaire, right? Zaire Brown. He went to prison for 2 years on a gun charge, and this happened in New York City. Okay. So we're going to get into him. He is the one that has been going around with this, alleged interview about him stating what happened the night between Tory, Meg, and Kelsey. Okay. But it wasn't him. Okay. He wasn't like actually there. He knows Tory because he's been his bodyguard for a while. He got fired last year. Oh my goodness. Hair flip. He got fired. So, but he's just saying like, I know Tory. And from what I know, this is what I think happened, versus to like him actually being the bodyguard that was there, because that bodyguard's name is like Ahmad or something like that. I don't know. But this is Zaire. Okay. Now let's get into what Zaire said, because it actually, it's like a story, so you have to follow it, right? So we're gonna follow it. So Tory Lanez ex-bodyguard took gun charge for Lanez and left for dead. Okay. Now he wasn't actually hurt or anything like that. He was just saying like, when I went to prison, this nigga ain't do shit. This nigga basically just shit, sailed the fuck out like he wasn't there for me. You know what I'm saying? And I took a whole fucking charge for this nigga. So yeah. So this is Zaire in the back, the big tall dude with the tattoos and shit. He's cute. Ugh. So him. So earlier this year, this was, this isn't old. When did this come out? This article came out the 12th of September of 2020, but it's old because he, whatever. So earlier this year, reports began to circulate that Tory Lanez was the one who shot hot girl summer artist Meg Thee Stallion in the feet. The two were partying in Hollywood Hills last month. Stallion went live on Instagram to confirm Lanez shot her. The horse quotes, "You shot me," said, addressing Lanez in her video. "And you got your publicist and your people going to these blogs lying and shit. Stop lying. Why lie? I don't understand." I'm like, Meg, girl, me neither, girl. Me neither. But let's keep going. So according to CNN, Lanez was arrested and charged with the possession of a concealed weapon, but was not charged in connection with the alleged shooting. Now, y'all know this is an old article, because whatever, he didn't get arrested till October, okay? Hair flip. So on July 24th, our office asked law enforcement to for further investigation before making a filing decision on a charge of felony assault with a semi-automatic firearm. Okay, now y'all hit that semi-automatic firearm. Okay, so just to put 2 and 2 together for you really quick, the gun that they found with Tory being charged with a concealed weapon, it wasn't a semi-automatic weapon. The gun that they found in the car. Okay, that gun was not fired. Okay. So just so you know, the gun that they found in the car that Tory Lanez got charged with, one, the gun was tested for gunshot residue. It was never fired. Tory was tested for gunshot residue. Everybody except Meg ass, because she was in the hospital. So she was the only one that was not tested for gun residue. Okay. Tory was found negative. The gun that they found in the vehicle was not shot. It was a loaded weapon, but the weapon was not fired. Okay. So that means that it was a full clip. All right. No bullets missing. Keep that in mind. Okay. Keep that in mind, because that's a fact. That's a fact. Because he was being charged with a concealed weapon that was unregistered, not shooting it, any of those things. Because even if he shot it, that's another charge just for shooting the weapon. Even if he didn't shoot it at anyone, he's on probation. He's not supposed to have that weapon at all. Okay. So shooting it is another fucking charge. All right. So yeah, moving right along. So, personal, okay, so this is what he was charged with. Let me repeat this. On July 24th, our office asked law enforcement for further investigation before making a filing decision on a charge of felony assault with a semi-automatic firearm. Okay, personal use of a firearm against Daystar Peterson, whom is Tory Lanez. He said Los Angeles Police Department spokesman Officer William Cooper told CNN on August 21st, 2020, at this point, I have not received any new information from the officers regarding the investigation. Okay. So these are texts from back in the day before Zaire got arrested. Okay. So this is just, facts, whatever. So it says, however, the incident with Stallion was not the first time Lane's name had been linked in a concealed weapons charge. In March 2016, Lane was in New York City with his team for a last-minute show booking. While in New York City, Lane's and his team were followed by the infamous Hip Hop Task Force. Now, if you haven't heard of them, those are the people that like arrested Lil Wayne. Back in the day, he had all this weed and shit on his tour bus and guns and all of this shit. They talk about them. They're infamous for, trying to fuck with rappers. Okay. So the same ones that came on the stage when NWA and back in the day was performing Fuck the Police, and shit like that. Those people, those officers that target rappers. Okay. Bam. So, and okay. So let me get back to where I was. Okay, for last minute booking, while in New York City, Lanez and his team were followed by the infamous Hip Hop Task Force and were caught with a weapon in the car. Tory Lanez security details Zaire Brown, whom was his security then, took the gun charge for Lanez. The charge would later turn into a 2-year prison sentence, according to Brown. Brown was not present when the incident between Lanez and Stallion occurred back in July. Once again, this is the same person that the recording of the clip and shit was going around of, and Kelsey went into the chat and was like, Kelsey Nicole, she was like, that's cap. Like, he wasn't even there. Like, because he said that Kelsey was trying to shoot Meg, and he was trying, Tory was trying to stop her. He said all that shit. So, and I said that too when I first heard it. I'm like, that don't sound right. I just don't see Kelsey trying to shoot her. Like, I don't think Tory is that deep. Like, I really don't. I don't feel that way. And these are all people that are in the public. I'm like, yeah, gross. So I never believed it. And I'm glad I didn't, because as you see here, Brown was not present when the incident between Lanez and Stallion occurred back in July. Okay. So his little thesis, little theory, all that shit, throw that shit out the window, because he wasn't there. It was just his opinion. Okay. Here. Philip. So, however, he shared that Tory never acted like how the media has portrayed him, and when he was around Lanez. He says, his quote, Zaire, Tory never acted like how the media is portraying him to act. I've never seen him do that. I've never seen him do anything physical to a woman. I've never seen that. Now a nigga, yes. I have never ever seen Tory scream at a female, even when he got into it with his personal partner. I've never seen him get mad or violent. I've never seen this part of him. He's not the arguing type. I've never seen him argue. This is from my perspective. I can speak on nothing specific today with Megan Thee Stallion or none of that. Okay. So when he came forward with that statement, did you not say what he just said? This is from my perspective. I can't speak on nothing specific today with Meg Thee Stallion or none of that. I can't speak on that. I wasn't there. All I can do is see what's in the tabloids. I have no knowledge of that. His alter ego, Fargo. The Fargo I knew was nothing like that. He never argued. He never raised his voice. Nothing. Nothing. All he'd say is, "Where are you going?" He's not the type of guy to get violent. At the time I knew him. At the time we was who we were together. Okay, that's what he said. Bam. And so this is his charge. Him showing that, I was sentenced 1 to 6, bitch. Bitch, in Queens Beach. I went to Prison Beach for Tory. For Tory, because it was his gun. Oh my goodness. So, yeah. So, okay, let's keep on going. March 2016, we flew to New York. He's talking about the incident and what happened. Okay, now listen to this shit, bitch. Listen to it. Here, flip. Now he's telling y'all what happened. Okay, let's get into it. Let's get messy. March 2016, we flew to New York for some bookings and our regular stuff. Sometimes Tory Lanez would go home, or I would go home for like 2 days, or most of the time I'm at his house. They called him last minute for a show booking in New York City. So I'm like, shit, let's go get this money. He was like, you really want to do it? Because Tory was the type of guy, he turned down money at the time, Brown said. If he wasn't feeling it, he was like, nah, I'm good. But he would consult with all of us, like, you want me to go and get this bag? Nigga be like, F it, let's go. If it's a bag, you know what I'm saying. If we all didn't feel safe with the situation, we would all say no. Okay, so he's basically saying like that was like a family, you know. And this is, you know, some posts for him back in the day when he was actually his bodyguard. So he said, this is what made us the one umbrella. And y'all know Tory be putting up the umbrellas, you know, stuff like that. Made us feel like we were all, Tory made us all feel like we were all under the same umbrella. It didn't matter who it was, whether it was the assistant, the manager, or the clothing guy. He treated everyone like we were family. Okay. So he says, so we fly to New York, do a feature with Johnny Cashflow, and later we had a booking. And the person that drove us around that night was A$AP Rocky's driver. Weird. So we went to the club and whatnot, but we didn't know they had something called the Hip Hop Task Force. There is a hip hop special task force in New York City aimed at rappers, for anyone who doesn't know, said Brown. This special task force don't care about anything else but rappers. So they were following us that night and we didn't know. So something led to another and we connected with some people. I had a gun, but it was in the protection of Tory. Nigga was like, the club we going to, we gonna need a gun. And Tory was trying to hold it. And I'm, bro, what are you doing? And then this is what he says to Tory. I'll hold it. Don't worry about it. Okay, so he said he brought a gun. That wasn't Tory. Like, that wasn't Tory gun, nigga. That was your gun. So how you trying to say Tory taking a charge for Tory if it was your gun? Like, what do you mean? You took a charge that fucking belonged to you. Like, you're weird. Like, you said it was your gun. You brought it. Okay. So, period. So he said, I'll hold it. Don't worry about it. So we go to the club and I said one thing led to another and the hip hop task force approached our vehicle. They knocked on the glass to identify themselves and identified themselves. Everyone else in the car, we were spooked because they were not used to this. I am a bodyguard. They asked, are any weapons in the car? I'm like, it is right there. I did it. It's mine immediately. They were like, what? They grabbed the gun and they handcuffed me and like, listen, we know it's not your gun. This is the back seat in Queens, New York, behind the Missouri nightclub. The cops put me in the squad car and said, listen, we know this not your gun. We know that is that rapper's gun. Trying to say it's Tory's, okay? I'm gonna read that one time. We know that is that rapper's gun, okay? So trying to say it's Tory's. So he said, if you tell us this is that rapper's gun, we will let you go right now. I looked at the cop in his eyes and said, suck my dick. That is what I told him on my mama. He was like, are you serious? Then the cops started getting mad and said, there is a no gun policy in New York City. I said, bro, stop talking to me. Bro, take me where you have to. Meanwhile, Tory and everybody else is handcuffed on the side of the curb. Don't this shit sound familiar? Do this not sound familiar? Like, come on, y'all. Do this not fucking sound familiar? I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, hold up. Wait a minute. This sounds real fucking familiar. And that wasn't Tory's gun. That was his fucking gun. Weird. I'm like, oh, okay. Let's keep listening. Then, okay. Meanwhile, Tory and everybody else is handcuffed on the side of the curb. I'm in the squad car. I look at Tory dead in his face and gave him that look like, bro, you know what time it is. I'm taking this for you. How? It was your fucking gun. But he said, bro, you need to make it happen. I'm not physically saying this, but I'm looking at him in his eyes. Brown would say Lanez paid for his lawyers initially, but ended up doing a little over 2 years because he stopped paying for his representation, saying that Tory stopped paying for his representation. Brown has not been able to find work in his field since being out on parole. He will be paroled until next year, but he wants people to know Lanez left him for dead. After he was released from prison, but Brown said he still has love for Lanez, despite him not sending him a dime. But nigga, he paid for the majority of motherfucking attorneys. Nigga, that was your gun. That was your charge. Like, weird. I'm like, you're fucking weird, yo. I'm like, weird. Okay. So I kept on doing my research. So, bam, let's get into Meg. Cedar Sinai hospital records confirmed that Meg Thee Stallion was telling the truth being shot. Shout out to the Shade Room. So after release of Tory Lanez's new album Daystar, some people have began wondering whether Meg Thee Stallion was actually shot in her foot. After Tory questioned in his lyrics, how could you be shot and not hit? Any bones and tendons? The hospital records from Cedar Sinai Medical Center have been available to the Shade Room as well as Complex, and we have the facts in black and white. Okay, now listen to this shit. After the release of Tory Lanez's new album Daystar, some people began wondering whether Megan Thee Stallion was actually, meaning shot at all. People started to wonder. And I'm going to show y'all why they was wondering. Okay. Hair flip. So let's get into it. And so the Shade Room says, we can confirm after looking at the reports on July 12th, Megan was admitted to Cedar Sinai on an admission of diagnosis of gunshot injury. This means that practicing physicians saw her wound and determined she needed to be treated for gunshot injury. Okay. The reports also show what the fuck? This popped up. Okay, it's below. Duh. The reports also show the shrapnel was found in Meg Thee Stallion's left heel. Shrapnel are shell casing fragments from a bullet in most cases, defined as debris from a bomb or explosion. Okay, so when I said explosion, people looked at me like, no, it's ricochet, but I get what you're saying. No, explosion. It has to be like explode. So that means because it's, shrapnels. So it's not like part of the bullet got into her, like, the bullet popped, burst in half and one went into her and the other side. No, or a piece of the bullet went into, no. It's literally chafings from it, like a debris, like of something exploding near you, and shrapnels, whatever. So, oh my God. And so I had said from jump, but whatever. So, yeah. So, the reports confirm that Meg was treated with irritation and debridement. Is that what I'm saying? Debridement, whatever, which is the removal of a hardened tissue or debris. In this case, shrapnel from her foot was. She was given She was given medication, and they determined her to be okay for discharge on July 14th. Megan's discharge diagnosis was classified as gunshot injury. This means after treatment and procedure, the physician still determined that her wound was a result of a gunshot. This should clear the air on whether Meg Thee Stallion was shot, because she was shot according to the hospital records. Megan has already named Tory as the shooter. Tory is scheduled to make his first court appearance on Tuesday, October 13th. Now listen to this shit. We are told that the hospital records and all the information regarding the shooting will become public once the case begins. Okay. So y'all know I'm all over this shit. Now, let's keep going, because I found this very interesting. So now y'all see that Meg says she got shot. The hospital records, Cedar Sinai, they say she got shot. Okay, same place that Michael Jackson died and James Brown. A whole bunch of motherfucking people done died in that fucking hospital. But whatever. So rapper Tory Lanez charged in the Meg Thee Stallion shooting. Now let's move a little more, a little closer. All right. Rapper Tory Lanez charged on Thursday with assaulting a woman in the Hollywood Hills on July 12th. While the alleged victim is not listed by name in a press release issued by Los Angeles County District Attorney and is only referred to as female friend of the rapper, the incident's timing and details line up with allegations made on July 15th by rapper and singer Meg Thee Stallion. The charges filed by the Los Angeles County District Attorney include assault with a semi-automatic firearm. Remember that, okay? Personal use of a firearm and carrying a loaded weapon. Now, this is what Tory was originally charged with before these charges of Meg, which was unregistered firearm in vehicle, okay, is what Tory was charged with. Not semi-automatic firearm. So clearly, the gun that was found was not the gun that Meg was shot with. Now, we can determine that, okay? She was shot by a semi-automatic firearm. Okay, which can be a fucking assault rifle, all type of fucking shit. But the gun that they found was not the gun that she was shot with. Keep that in mind. Keep that shit in mind, all right? Keep it in fucking mind. All right. Oh my goodness. So, the charges filed by Los Angeles County District Attorney include assault with a semi-automatic firearm. Okay, that means that's what she was shot with. Personal use of a firearm and carrying a loaded weapon, which could also be considered the unregistered firearm in vehicle because the weapon that he was carrying was loaded and it was a firearm. You know, so, I mean, yeah, but it wasn't a semi-automatic, okay? He faces a gun allegation and a charge that he personally inflicted great bodily injury, okay? Now listen to this shit. According to the DA's office, the defendant and 24-year-old victim got into an argument while riding in an SUV in the Hollywood Hills Beach. The victim exited the vehicle and Peterson is accused of shooting several times at her feet and wounding her. Okay? When Megan Thee Stallion, real name Megan Pete, first made her allegations public, she did not name her alleged attacker, but said that she had suffered gunshot wounds as a result of a crime committed against me and done with the intention to physically harm me. Keep listening. Before the DA announced the charges and back and forth spun out on social media with Tory Lanez denying the Meg Thee Stallion allegations on a hastily released album last month, and with her saying that the shooting had become a social media joke, Lanez, whose birth name, Daystar Peterson, is scheduled for arraignment on October 13th. If convicted, he faces up 22 years of state prison. Okay. All right. Now we to the point to where he done been charged. All of this shit. All right. Here fucking flip. Now, the thing about this is that what people didn't know is that Meg and her, which I have that receipt too, Meg says in her initial report when she at the hospital, because it says it's on the hospital record, that Tory shot her. So Meg said at the hospital that Tory shot her. Did you guys know that? Did you guys know that? So she had already let the authorities know. She had already let them know. Here, flip. She had already let them know. So I'm like, okay. So Tory starts this live, which we're about to get into the live. He starts this live stating he didn't know, basically, that Meg had got shot. Because it's like, when did she get fucking shot? Like, she didn't get shot. Like, what are you talking about? You know? So before, you know, all that, and then Tory gets into it. So we're going to get into that too. But the thing about it is, the medical records from Sinai Hospital is a place to where they're saying that, you know, who reported that Meg got shot. So it's just like with that medical report, you're already thinking like, okay, well, these doctors, these physicians have stated that she was treated for a gunshot injury. Okay, so why when the first responder showed up, like Tory said in his live, they did not see that she had a gunshot injury? Why did they not see that? Pulling her into an ambulance and all of that shit, with lighting and all of that, flashlights, all of that. Why did they not determine that on the scene? Why did they write down that she had glass in her feet? Why, if the physicians know that she was shot, then the first responders know. They're all trained on the same shit. So are police officers. They're trained to know injuries. So when you see this, how do you automatically go with it was glass? Because that's what Megan stated. Megan stated that it was glass. So if I'm a police officer and I'm looking at an injury and I know that this is due to a gunshot injury, due to it's a type of explosion near the foot, and you say glass, I'm not just going to believe you. I'm going to use my flashlight and look for glass and things in that nature, especially if you're chronically bleeding. Like, I'm going to make sure that there's nothing sticking out or anything in that nature. Or maybe we can apply a pressure somewhere so we can stop the bleeding. Like, you're trained on all of that. So why did they not know? Why did they not know you got shot? All of the first responders, the police officers, everybody. Nobody knew you got shot until you got to the hospital. Like, yeah, no. They would have knew that on site. And we're not going to act like Cedar Sinai is a credible hospital. And you want to fucking see why? Let's do it. And I go off of current shit, not old shit. Bam. Let's pull this up. Study of Los Angeles, April 8th, 2019. Study of multiple sclerosis patients shows 18% misdiagnosed. Yeah, this is serious. Nearly 18% of patients diagnosed with multiple sclerosis before being referred to major Los Angeles medical centers for treatment actually have been misdiagnosed with autoimmune disease, a Cedar Sinai study found. So these motherfuckers at Cedar Sinai had misdiagnosed 18% of its motherfucking patients. And I'm supposed to go based off of what they said. Oh, let's keep getting into Cedar Sinai. Let's keep going. Shrapnel versus bullet. Expert perspectives on gun trauma. Okay, the same fucking hospital that Meg went to. Let's get into it. Yeah. When a patient comes in with a gunshot wound, the situation can be very chaotic. The patient is in pain or in shock. Blah, blah, fucking blah. So it's like, we get it. But let's get into this part. Where is it? Semi-automatic firearms like AR-15s are modeled after assault rifles designed for military use. Their high-velocity bullets bounce around the bodies, ripping through organs, bones, and are twice likely to kill a person compared to other firearms. Now, let's read some more. Oh, what does this say? Where is that? Right here. Okay, so trauma surgeons are all too familiar with devastating injuries wrought by gun violence. They rapidly analyze how each bullet has ripped through the human body so that its path of destruction can be healed. They orchestrate life-saving efforts and cope with the aftermath, whether they be positive or tragic. In the U.S., firearms kill about 40,000 people each year, nearly as many as road accidents or falls. But while deaths from car crashes have declined, rates of gun deaths are trending upwards. In the 90s, when I was a resident at Los Angeles County USC Medical Center, I saw gunshot fractures nearly every day, says Charles Moon, a doctor there, right? Director of orthopedic trauma. So locally, the problem has since gotten better, but now, like the rest of the nation, gun violence is trending upward again. The American College of Surgeons Committee on Trauma and similar groups designate firearm violence a public health problem. Here, Cedar Sinai's trauma surgeons have what it's like to treat gunshot victims. Their medical perspectives on the increase in gun related deaths as how they maintain objectively on the front of lines. So also right here, let's get into, where is it? Okay. Semi-automatic weapons are becoming more common, and these injuries are more lethal and difficult to treat because they produce more bullet holes, and each wound itself can be life-threatening. Okay. So if you notice, Cedar Sinai said that Meg was shot with a semi-automatic weapon. Is it right here? Okay, well, shrapnel debris, blah, blah, blah. Oh, my fault. Blaine's actual charge. Okay, right here. Charges filed by Los Angeles County District Attorney include assault with a semi-automatic firearm. And they got that from Cedar Sinai. Hospital confirms that Meg was shot by a semi-automatic weapon. Okay, well, Cedar Sinai has also misdiagnosed 18% of its patients with multiple sclerosis. Okay, Cedar also says that when it comes to bullets, that semi-automatic firearms are becoming more common with these injuries. Okay, could you have misdiagnosed that too? Could you have misdiagnosed that too? And then they also say shrapnel. Okay, shrapnel versus bullet. She has shrapnel in her. Okay. Okay. So with her having shrapnel in her, did we not see that she was standing outside of a vehicle walking with bloody feet in Los Angeles? Hollywood Hills? So you know gun shrapnel, like if you shoot a gun somewhere, like sometimes you know there's shrapnel in places. So if she was walking with bloody feet and just so happened to pick up some shrapnel that was already on the street from a semi-automatic weapon. So when they started doing surgery, they found some shrapnel and assumed that since there's some shrapnel right there, that she was shot. Did they tell you were shot, or did they come in the room and ask you were shot, Meg, because they found shrapnel? Which one was it? Were you walking with bloody feet with no shoes on and stepped on some shrapnel as you were walking? Because you had cut your foot open on something? Like weird. I'm like, okay, girl. So I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. So let's get into impressive and what made me start thinking that Megan is a liar.
Gaslighting and undermining another woman's trauma. So if Tory is going on Instagram Live to sway the public opinion, it's not automatically going to work in his favor. And Megan had to learn this the hard way as well. When she went on Instagram and told her side of the story, people did stand with her, but the more she talked about it in interviews and the more she tried to use this whole black women are unprotected narrative, the more people started to question her motives. So trying to sway the public opinion is always going to have some backlash. And I think both of them need to be quiet and just handle this thing out. And
I know what scalpel is. It's shrapnel with Meg because it's a lie. It's shrapnel. That shrapnel. This bitch is lying like a pile of lying. Yeah. Yeah, shrapnel. That's what she got on her. Scrapple. She's fucking lying. Yeah, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it.
court. But I'm going to play the rest of what Tory said in this video for those who care. And I want you to pay attention to what he said about Rock Nation. Like I said in one of my videos, Rock Nation is not playing around with Tory, and they have a gang of lawyers on their team. So they could find some loopholes to get him on something, just to get him to shut up. So I think that he needs to be careful and stop talking, but he still wants to talk anyway. So this is what he said.
I want to get into this because it's very important for me to just say this. I'm not here to bash this woman. I'm not here to come down on this woman. I'm not here to disrespect her or throw her under the bus, but it comes to a certain standpoint where I just can't let my character be assassinated for things that are not even really true, like and for falsified narratives and information. Let's start this off. When the original report came out, and it was a TMZ report about this, that, and the third, and there was gunshots in Kylie Jenner's house, and Tory Lanez goes to jail. They gave y'all all the facts of the juice of Tory Lanez going to jail, and this, that, and the third, and Megan getting arrested, and da 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 da. 2 days after that, I get a call from Rock Nation that says, "Yo, we heard you're gonna make a statement about what happened." and it be in your best interest if you don't make that statement. I'm like, oh, okay. I don't understand what the issue with me telling my fans, like, yo, look, it's not that serious of a deal. I went to jail for whatever it is.
So what Tory is saying is, at this point in time, there is no shooting. Like, didn't nobody get shot or anything. So, and that wasn't being said to him. So if somebody calling you and there's no shooting or anything like that, that happened, and they say, we hear that you're going to say something, it'd be in your best interest not to say anything. So basically, we're about to come out with something, and what we come out with, shut the fuck up. So if Tory was going to come out and be like, she ain't never get shot. Like, what the fuck? Like, where the fuck this come from? Like, when she get shot? Like, like, it ain't no big deal. I got a weapons charge. Like, okay, it is what it is. Like, that's what he thinking. Like, not that it's gonna be no shit about no fucking Megan and shooting her. Like, she get fucking shot. So it's just like, okay.
Like, I didn't get for that 2 days why that was an issue. 2 days later, the TMZ report come out. TMZ reports and have the surveillance now. Now they see the video of the arrest. You see Megan, you see me, and you see it's all sprawled out on the ground in bathing suits.
And at this point in time, nobody was shot. Nobody was shot. Okay? So before TMZ had the report and showing the helicopter and Megan walking with bloody feet and all of that, nobody was shot. So he's staying home for days, like chilling. Nobody shot. Nobody was shot. Keep that in mind. Nobody was shot. I'm sitting at home chilling, rocking, minding my business. Yeah, I got this little gun charge, but we'll handle that. Then this video come out of Meg walking with bloody feet. Nobody shot. Listen to him. He's telling us.
And blah, blah, blah. And everything I'm saying is public record. You can go back and look at this shit. You can go back and
you absolutely can
see it. Like, you feel me? So they say, oh, okay, you see her out of the car, she's getting out of the car, she's hopping. It looks bad, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, like, I felt bad watching it because it made her look bad.
So he's saying, like, I'm watching the video with the rest of the world, and I see, like, ooh, damn, like, that don't look too good. You hopping around, bloody feet and shit, like, ooh, like, damn, you know what I'm saying? So he watching it just like us, like, ooh, damn, you know what I'm saying? Okay,
it didn't make her look good. It didn't make any of us look good. And I didn't want that for her. I don't see that for anybody. So all of a sudden, when we get arrested, or when it looks like we all got arrested, the memes start. Now I want to really bring you guys in.
So what he's saying is, when the arrest came out and whatnot, with the memes of everything with Meg, so he's saying, like, let me bring you in so you can see, like, where motherfuckers is, like, mentally. Like, I'm trying to bring y'all to where we at. You know what I'm saying? This video drop, you know what I'm saying? Showed us, so us getting arrested and whatnot. So this don't look good for nobody. You know what I'm saying? She walking with bloody feet and shit. Now here come the memes. The memes is coming once they see the arrest and shit like that. So it's like, now she already dealing with walking with bloody feet and have to explain that. But now you got memes and shit, other rappers and celebrities and shit, and just people in general starting to make fun of her, and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, keep listening. Keep listening.
In for a second so you can understand something. And I really just want you to take this in. Like, she is a person I spent enough time with her to observe and understand something about her, where it's like, she's going through a lot. She goes through a lot. She deals with a lot on her day-to-day basis. And because of that, she's not used to, and not even just because of that, but just because of the fact that she's been praised so much. We've always looked at her as like, yo, that's hip hop sweetheart. Like, she's nice, she's talented, whatever.
Absolutely. So he's saying that she's dealing with a lot of her personal life, and then she's been put on this pedestal, work with Beyonce and Cardi and Nicki, and she's placed on this pedestal. So it's just like she and he know her, like he been around her, they've been chilling and whatnot. So it's just like, I'm just saying from his perspective, I'm just saying this is what I feel like he's trying to convey. That we've been chilling. So it's like, I know, like, what she going through. With losing her family, grandmother and mother, and and shit like that. Like, she go through a lot. This ain't easy for her. It may seem that way, but she going through a lot. And then on top of it, you got all of this on it when you feel like This shit looks bad. People getting arrested. It's easily throwing you in some stereotypical ass black people shit. You know, and it's just like, yeah, no, this is not what that is. So her looking at that, being embarrassed by it, and then you got all these memes and shit coming. So, and then as for you, for like people trying to tear you down, you know, and all of this shit, and it's like right as you are at a plateau, you know, she got WAP and shit that's about to come out and shit, and then with everybody just, I'm just saying, everybody talking all this bad shit. This is bad for business. Like, this is not good. This is not good. So I'm right there with him. I'm understanding where he's trying to come from.
Whatever the case is, cool. And because of that, like we've never seen a moment where the memes have come at her, where the memes are like, yo, nigga, let's laugh at your pain. Ah, ha, 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 ha. She's never had to deal with that because she's always been praised. So everything that's been happening has been a reaction off of what's been going on. So it gets down to this point now where it's like, now the reports are starting to say, okay, well, everyone's pointing to different things. No one really knows what's happened, but nobody has ever said she got shot. Nobody has ever said she got shot. Not
nobody. He is right. When TMZ and all of that shit was on TMZ, all that there was no mention of a shooting. Nobody got shot. So no matter who was the outlet, nobody said Megan got shot. Even damn near after she got out the hospital, all of that shit. So it's like nobody, she was in the hospital at that point in time. Like when that shit was happening. She was at the vet. So it's just like, yeah, why wasn't nobody saying nothing? Like, why all of a sudden you put something on Instagram, I was actually shot. You sure? Okay. Okay, listen to him. Listen to him.
TMZ, not the police report at this point. Nothing is saying that she...
Not even in the police report. The initial police report was glass in foot. While Meg was in the hospital, Meg told the police that Tory shot her. After that motherfucking doctor came in there, allegedly, and said that they found shrapnel, you know, shrapnels, bitch, yeah. Well, her lying ass. Shrapnels, yeah. Who mad? Shrapnels, bitch, yeah. Yeah, them fake bullets. Shrapnels, fake bullet fragments. Yes. Word of the day. How about that shit? Yeah, ho, yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. So, she was never listed as shot. She wasn't fucking shot. Now listen.
She got shot. Soon as she sees herself on video with the bikini and things like that, and it looks bad, she then comes out and says, yo, the narrative of me getting cut by glass, it's just not true.
So she waited until after all of this shit. So this is days. Days. So for days, she didn't get shot. For fucking days. TMZ had already had a report about her being in Cedar Sinai. It was nothing about her being shot. It was about glass in the foot. So this is shit, it's for days. I don't know why people feel like all of this happened on the same day. When Meg posted that I actually got shot, that was not the fucking same day. This was days later. Why not right away? Now all of a sudden you being memed and motherfuckers is clowning you in this, they even memeing the fucking video, all of that. Now all of a sudden you got shot? Oh, okay. I'm listening, Tory.
She doesn't point at nobody or anybody or say anything or anything like that.
And she didn't point at anybody. She didn't. She didn't. She didn't point at a soul. Why?
She just says the narrative that whatever came out of me being cut by glass is not true. I was shot in my feet.
And this is days later. Girl. She was shot on the 12th. This was posted July 15th. She was shot on the 12th. There was no report of her being shot until this. And then all of a sudden, Cedar Sinai releases a report that they removed both due to a gunshot injury. So the whole report was changed. The entire fucking report. There was already a police report in and everything. And it was stated due to glass. And she didn't even necessarily state why. And then all of a sudden, when all of this shit drops, all of a sudden, boom, I got shot. Why y'all sitting down here making fun of me? I actually got shot. And the person that did meant to do it. There was no report of Meg being shot before July 15th. She got this incident happened July 12th. Make it make sense. That's what I'm saying. Y'all not looking at it. Y'all looking around and don't look at it. If she allegedly got shot, it was on the 12th of July, not the 15th. What, did she text this after? No. She was released from the hospital on July 15th. Same day TMZ got their report of an alleged gunshot injury. Keep talking, Tory.
With the intention to harm me and put harm and danger upon me, right? So, okay, cool. Like, all of a sudden, the affiliates of her circle start pointing like little subliminal fingers, like, count your days, and like, I won't be around when you shoot.
Absolutely. So the people around her, the bodyguard, and well, I guess a DJ, a manager, all these motherfuckers are starting to point the finger and start to say dot dot this and dot dot that and dot dot this and dot dot that. So then my mind started to wonder, why the only thing Kelsey has pretty much said is that I didn't shoot Meg, but I was there. Kelsey has never stated that Meg was fucking shot. Has the girl not stated it because Megan wasn't fucking shot? Because she wasn't shot. Why am I copying to something that didn't happen? Like, girl, don't put me in this shit. Girl, that nigga did not shoot you. From what I thought, what did this happen after? Because he didn't shoot you. So that's why I was starting to be inclined to think that, like, well, is Kelsey just not saying, because I understand Kelsey not saying that Tory shot Meg before Megan says it. I understand it happened to her. Let her speak on it. It is what it is. But after Megan said it, that gave Kelsey the torch to say something. To be like, yeah, he did shoot her. But she never did that because it didn't happen. So is she really defending Tory, or is she just not want to be in it? Because this is messy. And from what I saw that night, didn't nobody shoot no fucking body. Don't put me in this shit, Meg. Girl, I'm not about to lie for you, bitch. Shouldn't have so give me some fucking money. I haven't even spoke to you, whore. Like, I'm not about to, don't put me in this. That's what I'm getting from Kelsey. That she just doesn't want to be involved. She hasn't sided with anybody. She just stays clear. She just steers clear. Like, don't put me in this shit. Like, this too much for me. This too much lying. This too much fucking lying. Like, oh, hell no. Leave me all the way about this shit, Horace. You got me fucked up. Let's keep on going, Tory.
And like little funny things that they start doing. And I'm kind of like, damn, hold on. Where are y'all about to take this? Because y'all told me not to make a statement. So I'm trying to figure out where.
So before Meg announced that she was shot with that post, Rock Nation contacted Tory and told him, we heard you're going to make a statement and be in your best interest not to say anything. So if they're telling you just don't say nothing. So he like, what? Like, don't say nothing about what? Like, what the fuck? Like, she good? Like, I mean, it was like, she all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, so why would they call and tell him this before? Because they about to be on some set him up type shit. So it's like that totally would make sense. I would agree. If you're telling me not to speak on something I wasn't necessarily planning on speaking on anyway. That's why I feel like him and Meg were still talking. They were still talking to one another after everything occurred because he didn't shoot her. Let's keep going.
Where y'all taking me? I don't get it. So then at this point she goes live because people are not really understanding the story or whatever cases. She waits. She doesn't go on, a time when it's just a regular time. For y'all who don't understand, it was one of those things where me and her knew what was going on, but y'all didn't know what was going on. She went live on my birthday.
I was shot in both my feet.
On a day that she knew was going to be about Tory, she goes live. Crocodile tearing. Why go live on this man's birthday to state this information when you know that today is going to be a day about him? So when people like, happy birthday, Tory, ... this and ... that, it's going to be a day of celebration for him. At this point in time, no shooter was mentioned or anything. No shooter or anything was mentioned besides the fact that this is the day where she came to explain the lie that she had bullets in both of her feet and all of this shit. Weird. Pay attention.
And I had to get surgery.
This is on his birthday.
To get the taken out, get the bullets taken out. Oh Lord, I didn't think I was gonna cry.
What it is.
She knew she had to do certain sympathetic things, I guess, to push the narrative. And I don't know who told her to do certain things like that. And I'm not.
So he's saying when she was doing shit like that. Now I know you got to use shit, to gain sympathy, and shit, for this what you're alleging, happened to you, but you doing the fucking most, like career-ending type of shit, bitch. So let's keep listening.
I'm not the one who's trying to ever point the finger at anybody, but when it really comes down to it, it's like you went on live on your birthday, and then you said on my birthday, and then you said I got shot in my foot, and it didn't hit no bones or tendons. So everybody's looking at this, and again, the internet is a sick place. This is a place where people don't give a fuck about.
Now with semi-automatic weapons, it's more prone to actually go through the flesh and shit like that. So if you're saying, and because how they ricochet and whatnot. So if you're saying this man shot at your feet 7 times, which in the DA's report that they have in the charge against Tory, Meg stated that he shot at her feet 7 times. This is what Meg has stated. Okay? That this man shot at her foot 7 fucking times with a semi-automatic weapon, because from those bullets, that was a semi-automatic. So that's to easily just hold the clip and the bullets just keep going. Not like literally pulling the trigger 7 times. You just pull it 1 time and that's all it'll take. That's not the type of gun that was found in the vehicle. Now I want y'all to pay attention. I told y'all to pay attention to the semi-automatic shit, okay? Because we about to get into that shit too. But yeah, listen to Tory. He's
about you. They do what they do. They antagonize and they do what they do. You go in and you see you get shot in your foot, no bones or tendons. The internet goes into an outrage because some people are like, hold on, how you not get shot? How you get shot in your foot and it don't hit no bones or tendons? Like,
it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense for you to say you got shot in your feet, but it didn't hit anything. It didn't go through anything either. So now at this moment in time, when Meg just went live with the fake tears, she said, I got shot in my feet and they had to remove the bullets in surgery. So now you got people literally thinking, especially women, like, this motherfucker shot this girl in both of her feet. She is sitting here like Jesus with holes in her feet in each foot. Like, that is deliberate. There is nothing accidental about that. Lock this motherfucker up. And then to find out that it was basically ricochet, but still at the same time, you shouldn't have shot at her at all. Regardless, it's what people are thinking. So this is what everybody's thinking. And in some way, shape, or form, you shot at her, whether accidental or on purpose. It should have never happened. Okay, so I'm agreed. I'm with y'all. Okay, keep listening.
Whoever is watching this, if you need to go on Google and look at a foot anatomy of bones and skeletons and tendons, you realize there's 30 bones in your feet and 100 tendons, some crazy number like that, right? So she now gets to this place where the people are like, hold on, and again, the internet is sick. The internet starts coming at her and saying, yo, show your feet. Because we're seeing you at DJ Khaled's house and you're on your tippy toes, and then we're seeing that you're, you know, that you're.
Do you see any injury? From the picture that she showed, there was injury with that foot where it's ripped open in that photograph because of the surgery and the stitching and how that stitched back together. Weird. Okay. Pay attention.
You're hearing it, and they're antagonizing it. They're brutally coming.
Where's the injury? That foot right there that she has tied up, wrapped up with the wrapping. Same foot. Same foot. That foot is the foot that is wrapped up in the next.
That you're, you know, that you're hearing it, and they're antagonizing it. They
One day you have on a wrap, next day you don't. But didn't you say both feet you were shot in? I mean, in the report, it says that you were shot in the left foot. Cedar Sinai fucks up a lot of shit. Why would I think they fucked this up too? You wrapping the wrong foot and shit. Okay. Let's keep listening. Let's keep listening. She said both feet.
Brutally coming for her and not giving her, I guess, what it is that she needed. But it gets to this point where now she posts a picture of her foot. And she posts this picture of her foot. There's no exit wound. There's a lot of inconsistencies in the story. And she says under the post, you see, I got shot in the back of my foot because when I was walking away from the car, she says she puts this in capital letters. She says, I was walking away from the car and I got shot in the back of my foot. She doesn't ever show the other foot that she claims she got shot in.
Megan, girl, this not looking good, sis. This not looking good, sis. I was trying to be there for you, girl. But girl, horsey, this is not looking good for you, girl. When you actually sit back and you look at the motherfucking receipts and you do your research, this is not looking good for you, girl. I'm just saying, girl. Megan, girl. Megan.
And I'm not trying to, again, I hate that this is coming off like I'm trying to come for her and whatever cases, but this is what I'm having to endure and watch when I'm knowing certain facts. So it gets to, you know, it gets to this place where I'm just like, bro, like this is not me, and I don't deserve this. Like I don't deserve to have to go through this. Like I never have been somebody who's had domestic cases. I've never hit no woman.
Now there's an allegation about a girl, but it's nothing true. He never got arrested or anything like that. But there is an allegation, but it's just an allegation. I mean, people allege shit all the time.
Never had abusive cases with no woman. You can't pull those type of facts up on me. I don't have those. So it's like I just didn't understand why I'm going through this. So now it gets to this point where she posts this picture of her foot and everyone's seeing certain things and everyone's you know, saying certain things about her foot, and some people think it's real, some people don't think it's real, and it gets to this place where some people are just not believing it. So she posted a picture. There's no bullet tray. Where are they taking out the bullets for the pan? Like this is what's going on. Like where are they taking out the bullets for?
She took a picture after her surgery. I didn't see no pan. Megan, where was your pan? Where was your fucking bullet pan? And you literally cannot take no motherfucking picture during no motherfucking surgery, girl. You fucking tried it. Even if it's stitching. Girl.
For the pan, I don't understand. Like, where's the surgery? You're not in the surgical room. And anybody who knows, I mean, this is like, it clearly had to be the first day that you've taken this picture. So if this is the first day that you've taken this picture, it's like, where's all the evidence? Why are you not in the surgical room? First of all, you're not even allowed to take pictures in a surgical procedure.
Fact.
That is against the law. It doesn't matter if you're famous or not. So it gets to this point now where it's like, she says, I was shot from behind, and blah, 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 this, that, and the third, and I was walking away. And she puts that, and then she deletes the post after. But that contradicts with the first post, because you said somebody came out to hit you with malicious harm and danger, to put you in harm and all this danger and all this stuff. How can you identify who's shooting at you if you're facing the other way? How can you even identify criminal or malicious intent if you're not seeing what's going on behind you? It doesn't even make sense. And so it's like, I'm looking.
And what he's saying about that, he's saying that if somebody shoots, like, is it by accident or is it deliberate? Like, how are you saying that something happened that you weren't even paying attention to, so where you knew that it was cruel and intent on you and harm? Like, how do you know all of that if you facing the other fucking way? Oh my goodness. That's what he's saying. Like, how you saying all this shit? What if it was an accident or some shit? Like, even if the shit did happen. Like, what if it was by accident, girl? Like, gross. Like, how you know all that shit facing the other way? Turn around, horse. Shit. Like, ugh. Oh my goodness.
Looking at this and I'm just like, yo, this is not right. Like, and I do see when people are getting at her, and there's times when I'm like, damn, like, do I help her or do I speak up and say, yo, don't talk about her, whatever the cases are. But if I do that, then it's like I'm coming off like I'm guilty. And then if I say something about having remorse, like I would like to, or saying something about certain things, it's like I come off like I'm guilty of something that I didn't do. So I had to be quiet on certain places. Now, I need y'all to really take this in and understand like how this works at this point. When all this starts happening, LA Times, okay, this is put in public information. LA Times puts out an article, and in the article they say, this is the initial report. Two sources close to the investigation said that she got cut by glass, and she said that she got cut by glass. So then it's like
glass. Hold on, repeat that, Tory. Please repeat that.
This is the initial report. Two sources close to the investigation said that she got cut by glass.
Two sources close to the investigation said that she got cut by glass. Would that have been Tory and Kelsey? Two sources close to the investigation. So that means people involved. Would that have been Tory and Kelsey? Okay. I'm just saying.
And she said that she got cut by glass.
And she said that she got cut by glass. So that's three fucking people. That's three fucking people. Weird. Three people that night said she got cut by glass, and the police officers went with it, and so did the first responders. So obviously they believed it, because that's what fucking happened. Oh my God, like, yeah.
So then it's like, people see that, okay, hold on, they're saying on the initial police report with Officer Santiago, whatever his name is, you can go look this up, this is on LA Times. That's when it gets to this point where it says, okay, yo, they reported no gunfire wound in her foot. They just reported a woman with a foot injury.
When he's saying they didn't report, he's saying the officer was told by the hospital that there was no gunshot wound, foot injury due to a gunshot wound. Now let's listen to what Tory said, because this can be pulled up.
They reported no gunfire wound in her foot.
One more time, Tory.
That's when it gets to this point where it says, okay, yo, they reported no gunfire wound in her foot. They just reported a woman with a foot injury. So you got to understand, like, this is what's in their initial police report. All the Instagram, the other shit. This is just what's in the police report. So you got to understand, like, I'm getting to a point where I'm like, wow, I'm looking at this and I'm like, wow, like, at the end of the day, like, maybe some people might see this, maybe some people might not. It gets to academics, it gets to it gets to academics, it gets to Hollywood Unlocked, it gets to certain places, right? She comes out with this tweet that says, keep talking and I'm gonna stop sparing you. It's like, my love, I have not been on the internet for 3 months.
And he hadn't. So when people saying all this behind the scenes shit, what would that matter? What would that matter, especially if he didn't do shit? Like, I didn't fucking shoot nobody. And then you come from behind the scenes talking about some, you keep on talking, or I'm gonna stop, saving me. Like, what? Bitch, how you saving me? How you saving me? Like, saving me from what? I didn't do shit to you. So what you saving me from? Like, that doesn't make any sense. And then who the fuck is you threatening? Because I haven't said anything to you. So who you talking to right now? Did somebody else shoot you? Are you talking to the real shooter? Because, like, what? I haven't said a word. And I'm not going to say them because you got me all the way fucked up. You got me in all type of shit. Shit, girl. Oh, my goodness.
I have not been on the internet for 3 months. And then 30 minutes later, she just goes on live. And it's like me telling you, yo, keep talking my shit, and I'm going to slap you. And then I just slap you. It's like, you didn't do anything for me to slap you. I just slapped you. So it's like, who was talking to? Who are you saying to keep talking to? I don't understand. Whatever. It gets past this point. And it gets to a place where now she says, I'm going to stop sparing you, whatever the case. She gets on live. Now, because it got on academics that there was no gunfire wound on the initial report,
why was there no gunshot wound or gunshot mentioned in the initial report? Is there because there wasn't one? Why? Why everybody acting like that was in the initial report? It wasn't. There is a whole new report. And the report is that he shot at her feet 7 fucking times. Weird.
Everyone starts going to her page. Again, she starts reacting to certain things. Now, I'm going to say one thing. I'm not getting mad at her or whatever it is, because I understand that she is dealing with a lot. Like, when it comes down to, you got to understand, she lost both her parents, and I do sympathize with that. I lost my mother, and when I lost my mother, I realized one thing. When you lose a parent, you could be highly susceptible to people around you that are giving you parental guidance or things that feel like parental guidance, to believing that it is parental guidance, and you go with it. That's happened to me. I've been at that place where I've listened to a lot of people that led me down the wrong road because it felt like parental guidance that I should have been getting from my mother or my father that at that time wasn't around, or whatever the case is. So now it gets to this point now, whatever the case is, boom, she comes out and she goes, listen, you guys and all this extra shit, this to keep talking about me. And I'm in the back, I'm over here watching this.
I said the same thing. I'm like, he's never said that. Like, I mean, what did he say? Like, she keeps saying that he said all this shit. And I was looking for, I've done lives. I've been like, what did Tory say? Like, what the fuck? Like, what did he say? I'm like, because I cannot find it for the life of me. And then everybody like, oh, it's behind the scenes. Then why is she talking about it publicly? If it's behind the scenes, bitch, handle it behind the scenes. Like, what the fuck? This isn't anything we know. So that's what I'm saying. Like, this doesn't make any sense. Like, why are you attacking somebody that's not saying anything? You making it seem like he going on this campaign talking about some this bitch lying campaign. And he wasn't. You forced him to do it by forcing him as the shooter. Tory is, I feel like he's concerned, but he's not worried. He's concerned because, damn, this bitch really pulled this shit out of her ass. So it's a shame I really got to deal with all of this shit. But when the truth comes out, this shit gonna be crazy. This shit gonna be crazy.
Like, yo, what did I say? I didn't say nothing. I said nothing to you. I said nothing. This nigga keep talking about me, bro. And so, you know what? Now we just gonna do it. This nigga Tory shot me, bro. This nigga shot me. He shot me. She gets into it. She gets into it. She gets into it. She gets into it. She breaks down the story and she says, yo, I'm arguing. I'm in the car. I'm arguing with this nigga. I'm tired of arguing with this. We get into a heated argument. I'm tired of arguing with this. I get out the car. This get out the car, and he starts shooting me for no reason.
In the first video, Meg said that he did it from the back seat. That video is on my channel. She said he stuck the gun out the window. Now he got out the car. I'm like, girl, make up your mind. Because I haven't said in the video, like, Tory's too short to be shoot from the back of the car. Like, he in a fucking car seat. Like, he's too short to be shoot from the back seat. That will make more sense if he was outside of the vehicle. Like, it would make sense for that to happen with him in the back seat. Like, it's dark outside. All this, like, that stupid shit, a horse. Like, I mean, it's just all type of shit going on. So I'm just like, yeah, no, I don't see that. I can see him doing it outside of the vehicle, but I don't really see him doing it in it. Like, this, a fucking drive-by on somebody that's walking outside of the car. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? So we're going to do a drive-by on a person that was just in a car with us? I'm like, that just doesn't make sense. So, and now it was from outside of the car. I'm like, okay, Megan girl.
Start shooting me. So boom, then the cops pull us over and da-da-da-da. Hold on, let's take the first facts back to what she just said. So you mean to tell me that you're in a car with a person and this person is arguing with you? This person has gotten you to a place of like, yo, I don't even want to be around you. Like, I'm above this. I'm out of here. You get out of the car because the heated argument is so heated. And then this person gets out and shoots you in both of your feet. And you jump back in the car? Why would you jump back in the car with a dangerous man who just did?
Agreed.
Did a dangerous crime to you, who did this criminal intent to you, and all this. Why? Why would you jump back in the car? Well, yo, then the police pull us over, and I see, you know what I'm saying? We're all black in the car. There's a gun in the car, so I don't even want to be like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody to get in more trouble, and I'm trying to protect this man. Because at the end of the day, it's getting shot out here. She then throws the black card at me. I'm trying to protect this black man. My love, nobody ever reported that you got shot but you. So how were you trying to protect me? At what point were you trying to protect me? At what point? Like, you know I got a child. You know that these type of situations, even an accusation, is something that I can't even be playing with. I don't even play with my life like that. So why would that, like, that to me just doesn't make sense. Okay, cool. Yo, I lied to the cops. I lied to the doctors. Let me tell you why they saying there's glass in my feet, though. Because I lied to the cops. I lied to the doctors. I lied to this, that, and the third. Ladies and gentlemen, I need us to really understand what she's saying here. You mean to tell me that these medical doctors that are in an ambulance that work on-site injuries 24/7 for all day, that have to know every type of on-site injury, the specifications on the type of on-site injury?
But the thing about it is, she says that she lied to the cops, she lied to the police, she lied to the doctors. Megan, you said in your police report July 15th, before you left the hospital, you said in that police report that Tory shot you. So at what point did you lie to the doctors? Because you can't lie to the doctors about an injury. They know your fucking injury. So they're not about to treat you for a gunshot wound and you tell them that it was glass and they just roll with it. So did you pay them from jump to say that you got that it was glass? Or did you pay them to say that you got shot? I'm confused. At what point did you pay the doctors? Because your initial report after being in the hospital for 2 days, it was glass. You were treated to an injury by being cut by glass. You said that on site. On site when the police got there. And when the first responders got there, they believed that you were cut by glass. If it was a gunshot injury, they would have fucking known. So everybody just running with what the fuck you say? Because you Meg? You're lying. You're lying. Get the fuck out of here. Girl, bye. You fucking tried it. So everybody just believes Meg. You tell first responders, the police, and doctors that you got cut by glass and they all just ran with it. They knew when you were admitted what happened to you. And if you have fragments in you, then they would have done surgery on the 12th. So that would have been in the initial report with you being discharged from the hospital. So that's how you know she changed her story while she was in the hospital. Because if she wouldn't have changed her story before, I can't hear you, Sean. I don't know why you can't hear me. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear? I'm confused. I keep hearing people say that they can't hear me. If you can't hear me, I'm confused. Can y'all hear me? Just let me know in the chat. My chat lags. Okay, yeah, okay, y'all say y'all can hear me. Yeah, so if you can't hear me, that's your phone. Hair flip. So when you can tell that she changed her story, because when she went to the hospital on the 12th, it was stated that in the initial report and in the hospital report that she was cut by glass. An injury. Cut by glass. That had nothing to do with being shot. So she would have had to have stated that while in the hospital. While in the hospital. Because if she wouldn't have said it while she was in the hospital, she would have been discharged, and her discharge would have been due to glass or due to a foot injury. It would have had nothing to do with gunshot. So she changed her story while she was in the hospital. If you got shot, you would have knew that immediately. You would have known immediately. Girl, you fucking tried it. You fucking tried it.
Injuries, so they can treat it right. You mean to tell me you lied to these people and they just treated you for glass when you had a bullet in you?
That's what he said. Look at him in his face when he said that to you. So you mean to tell me that you lied and told all of these fucking health professionals that you had glass in your foot and they just believed you? Although you had a whole fucking bullet in you. And just all of these people believed you because you're a medical professional. And what makes this situation even more idiotic, Meg was allegedly in school to be a nurse. So you already know all this shit with your 2.2 GPA having ass. You already knew all of this, girl. You knew that those motherfucking people knew. As a nurse, you already know you are a mandated reporter. We are mandated reporters, but healthcare professionals and stuff are held to a different standard. So they cannot falsely, the paramedics, the police, everybody falsely saying you got glass in you, girl. All of these mandated reporters is saying you got motherfucking glass in your feet. And they believe you. So I'm saying, listen to what he's saying, because the shit makes sense. You may not want to believe it, but it makes sense. So all of these people that actually graduated, can I please at least speak to somebody who got a GED? And then this fucking horse almost got my GED, motherfucker. So then she come forward with a GED over people with bachelors and shit. Girl, shut the fuck up. You lying. Keep going, Tory. Go on, car seat.
If that's what you're saying, okay. okay, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Let's just say they were dumb. You mean to tell me that the cops who were called for a gunshot in a Suburban or whatever the car was, found that same Suburban and found a gun in it, see you leaking, and didn't check you for bullet wounds? I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and say they were dumb.
I ain't get cut by no glass, but let me tell you why they saying that. As soon as the police tell us all get out the motherfucking car, the police is really aggressive. You think I'm about to tell the police that we, niggas, us black people, got a gun in the car? You want me to tell the laws that we got a gun in the car so they can shoot all of us up? I'm scared. It's a fucking helicopter over us and some more shit. I ain't tell.
Girl, you already was caught.
The police what happened immediately right then because I didn't want to die. I don't want the police to shoot me because it's a nigga with a gun in the car. I go through so much shit on a daily basis anyway. Then to have to get on the internet where I'm just trying to make my music, do my shit, pop my shit, like the bitch I always been. And I'm trying to save niggas.
What did any of that have to do with Tory? She said she didn't want the police to kill her. Well, how are you protecting Tory again? And then you said that they had a gun in the car, that y'all had a gun, that, you know, this nigga had a gun in the car. So if this nigga had a gun in the car, would that be the same gun that shot you allegedly? Okay, because let's get into that. This is when I knew she kind of make me feel like she's lying. And I'm listen.
And y'all on the internet talking about, oh, you ain't get shot, we you this, oh, free Tory. That nigga not in jail. He not in jail because I didn't tell the laws what happened as soon as it happened, and I should have.
You then say
that again, man.
You got a gun in the car so they can shoot all of us up. I'm scared. It's a fucking helicopter over us. It's a
I thought she was so traumatized by Tory. I thought everybody, oh, she was traumatized by Tory. She didn't want to know. She said she was scared of the police. She's scared about the gun like it's hers. They didn't charge you with it. And then also the gun that was in the car was not a semi-automatic, a semi-automatic weapon. That's what you were shot by. That gun in the car wasn't. So clearly you weren't afraid of that gun and you weren't afraid of Tory because neither one of them were aimed at you, girl. Neither one of them were aimed at you. Neither one of them were aimed at you because you were not shot by that gun in the vehicle. You were not shot by that weapon. That was the only weapon discovered. You were shot by a semi-automatic weapon. You are insinuating that the gun in the car in this live is the gun that you got shot with. I don't want to tell them it's the gun in the motherfucking car. Oh. Okay, girl. Okay, girl. Well, this doesn't add up, Megan, girl. This doesn't add up because the gun that they found was not the gun you were shot with. And you saying that you were afraid of that gun. Wouldn't you have been afraid of the gun that shot you? Because it wasn't that one. It wasn't that one. Girl, it wasn't that one. You were shot by semi-automatic. So it was two guns? You were scared of all of the guns? Like, I'm confused. Okay, girl, let's keep going. I thought she was scared of Tory. Listen to her. She ain't talking about being scared of Tory. So how does it go from being, I'm scared of losing my life to I'm trying to protect you? It doesn't make sense, girl. Make it make sense.
I ain't tell the police what happened immediately right then because I didn't want to die.
Not Tory.
I don't want the police to shoot me because
I don't want the police to shoot me.
Gun in the car.
This nigga got a gun.
I go through so much on a daily basis anyway. Then to have to get on the internet where I'm just trying to make my music, do my pop my like the bitch I always been. And I'm trying to save niggas. And y'all on the internet talking about, oh, you ain't get shot, we you this, oh, free Tory. That nigga not in jail. He not in jail because I didn't tell the laws what happened as soon as it happened, and I should have.
And she said, y'all niggas on the internet saying you ain't get shot. Bitch, you didn't, girl. And how the fuck is you trying to protect Tory? Like he said, bitch, I didn't do nothing to you. So when people wondering like, oh, why Tory ain't saying nothing? Why Tory ain't saying that? Why he ain't apologizing? Why he making it? Because he didn't do shit. I'm not about to apologize to this bitch for something I didn't do. Now, did I have her in some drama? Yeah. But did I shoot her? No. Like, no, I didn't do that. I had her in all type of shit. Yeah, I'm fucking friends. And I know I'm messy. And I'm sorry for that because I shouldn't have took her through that because we was cool. We was friends. Besides the little shit we had on the side. We were still fucking friends. So for her to do this shit to me, it's fucked up. Shit, I can see that shit. Y'all need to stop looking at it from one perspective. Look at it from both. Stop looking around it and look at it.
You then say, oh, well, I was trying to protect this black man, so I never said nothing. I didn't want them to shoot me. I didn't want them to kill me. Okay, but when me and Kelsey and Quan were over there being questioned, you were in a stretcher. No one is going to shoot you in a stretcher. You had plenty of time to tell the cops that you were in danger. You had plenty of time. I'm not protecting somebody who just heinously shot me after a conversation that we just had. My mind is not on protecting you. I'm bleeding from my feet. I'm thinking about protecting my own life and I'm in danger. Why would you not say that with 2 feet bleeding from 2 bullet holes? From what you're saying? I don't understand that. And then there's this whole narrative of, you know, like, I didn't want to put this black man on you know, I didn't want to get him in trouble. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm protecting this man and he keeps talking. And so now, you know, he keeps getting his media team to start doing certain things to make me look incredible and to smear me. And to make him look good and to make it look like I'm not. Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, have I been around in the last 3 months?
No, you have not. So it's like, where the fuck is this smear campaign coming from? I'm like, what is this bitch talking about? Because you can look at my lives on Tory and Meg. I've been talking about this shit. I was saying the same thing. What is she talking about? Like, where's this smear campaign? Like, what are you talking about? It's like this bitch talking about something we can't see. Like, she keeps telling me it's something behind me, and every time I look behind me, ain't nothing back there. So I'm like, what are you talking about? You sitting here talking to invisible friends and shit. I'm like, what does she mean? What is she responding to? You putting up rings, well, fuck you on it and all this shit. Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Bitch sitting here having a one-on-one conversation. So like, yeah.
Anything? Have you seen in the last 3 months one article that made me look good during this? One? Have you seen it?
No. You look
you
like
haven't
shit.
Seen it nowhere. Because at the end of the day, my PR team is not out here playing with my jeopardy of my life and freedom.
Period.
Y'all are doing this for the internet. This is my life. I'm the only person with the case. So at the end of the day, when you sit here, y'all, like, I'm not gonna jeopardize my son, even if I know, regardless of what I know, it will come to light in the truthful issue with that. I have no issue with that. But I need y'all to understand, like, I'm a human being, bro. Like, this shit hurts, bro. Seeing my friends, people that I had on quarantine radio, be people that were just like my real, like, at least people I thought were my friends, like people I thought were like cool people, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, everybody just showed me. I showed everybody love.
And then it's weird that people say, like, if, you know, if Tory loses or if Meg wins. First of all, Meg has to come up with a weapon. Where is the weapon? What gun did he shoot you with? Because the gun that we have, he didn't shoot you with. So where's this semi-automatic firearm? What did it look like? What color was it? Where did this happen? Did he discard of the weapon? Like, she got a battle ahead of her. With this big ass lie. This on some Jesse Smollett ass shit.
Everybody was on quarantine radio, hee ha ha ha. And the second y'all have an accusation, not even evidence, niggas just come bash me. I'm somebody who just, I don't get a say. Then I understand. Sometimes the way I move is unconventional, you know. And I came to a place where I was dealing with so much just talk and heat and just people coming at me that
there is no weapon. The weapon that shot Meg. Hold on real quick. Sorry, shut up, car seat. The weapon that shot Meg Thee Stallion, they do not have. Now, I love for them. Please send me that receipt. I don't look everywhere. As of now, they do not have a weapon. It was a semi-automatic firearm. The firearm that they consumed from Tory that night during that arrest was not the gun that shot Meg. It's not. So at this moment in time, they do not have a weapon. There is no weapon. Now, since Meg Thee Stallion, since you motherfucking hotties, since you burnt pussy holes, you motherfucking hotties, since y'all ride so hard, not you, Brie Brim, I'm not talking about you, girl. Since you hotties ride so hard, go get that receipt. Go get that receipt. Because the gun that they took from Tory was not the gun that shot Meg. There was one weapon found that night, and it was unregistered, and that's what Tory was charged with. And that is not the gun, the weapon that shot Meg the Stallion. It is not the weapon. It was a semi-automatic firearm that shot her from the casing that Cedar Sinai took out of her, allegedly. The fragment from a semi-automatic firearm. That's not a semi-automatic firearm that they found. So where's the gun, Meg? Where's the gun he shot you with? Where is it? What it look like? Where's that? Where he put it at? She got to prove a lot of shit when she comes forward. So people that think that this is just going to be open and shut, it's not. It's not.
What I got to do, this is how I'm going through the judge or not the judge, the accusations and the charges of 22 years and everything. I keep a smile on my face. Why? Because I know what I know. I know what I know. And at the end of the day, I'm not afraid of certain things because
Because he know he didn't do this shit. So that's what he said. I'm good. Like, y'all, okay, y'all keep up with all this shit because you're going to be the same motherfuckers that's going to have to apologize to me when y'all see that this bitch is full of shit. But hey, if y'all just show her for, oh, well, but don't say it's because of me. Don't say it's because of me. But trust me, when this shit pans out, I know what I know. I know what I know. I know I didn't do this shit. And if you just simply didn't do something, people get shit pinned on them all the fucking time. But if you know in your heart's heart, you didn't do this shit, and you know it's gonna be hard as fuck for them to prove it, I'll be just like him, still in motherfucking clubs, still seeing strippers, all of that shit. I'm not about to cut my life off because you fucking lying on me. I'm not about to walk around, talk guilty, hold my head down. No, because I didn't do this shit. I ain't do that. But at the end of the day, you're going to pay for this. At the end of the day, oh yeah, karma will be fucking served, bitch. It will be served.
I gotta be strong for the people around me, dog. I have to be. Because they can't see me weak right now. They can't see that. I can't allow, my fans can't see me weak right now. I can't allow them to do that. And I'm not a weak person. I pray to God, this whole experience has got me so much closer to God and made me understand certain things about certain people and how they gonna operate when something happens. And it made me realize this is how people operate, and it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is another thing I wanna address on, and I don't care who looks at me, how they look at me. Like, my point of this is not to make y'all start bashing her. It's not to make y'all start bashing her. When she's bashed, I don't feel good. It doesn't make me feel good. It makes me feel like, damn, bro, like this whole situation in itself is causing this girl mental trauma, bro. That's still somebody I care about. I do not want to see her like that, bro, ever. I don't want to see her like that, bro. It is what it is. And if nobody looks at that, how they look at it, bro, it is what it is, dog. But I never want to see her weakened or her put down or her whatever it is, because then it goes against exactly what I'm talking about. How am I going to advocate for protecting Black women if I'm doing something to bash her and bring her down? All I'm trying to let y'all know and understand here is the facts. It's the facts of what y'all got to understand. I can't allow at some point, just like I was waiting for my court date so I can say something, and when I finally said it, or when the court date finally came, I finally am here and I'm being able to say what I have to say. And so if I'm coming off in any kind of way that's not the way that you want, I apologize, but I had to get this off my chest.
So that was Tory Lanez speaking his piece.
Shout out to Impressive.
Tory Lanez did make a few good points. However, his points doesn't clear him just yet because we still have to find out who shot Megan. Now, Megan did respond to his live and she said, this dude genuinely crazy.
Or your ass is, Meg. One or the other. One or the other. Oh my goodness. One or the fucking other. So as I was watching this impressive video, it's kind of when I came to like terms with the things that I was researching, you know, especially with Cedar Sinai misdiagnosing, with them technically basically trying to say damn near everybody that comes in to Cedar Sinai with a gunshot wound is from a semi-automatic weapon. I'm like, oh, it's weird because Meg falls into this category too, because the gun that was found was in a semi-automatic. It wasn't that. Which gives me more reason to believe that maybe something isn't right with this medical paperwork, especially with her initially coming into the hospital and she wasn't treated for a gun wound injury. She wasn't treated for that. So how all of a sudden, while she's there, all of a sudden, oh, there's bullet fragments in you. Yeah, no. Because that means that they stitched her up with fragments in her. And then they would have had to because if she got cut by glass, she got stitches for that, right? Right. So if they put stitches on her, that means they put stitches on her and sewed up bullet fragments inside of her feet. And then with the inconsistencies with the photos of her foot and feet. Good. I'm like looking at this now. I look at this shit differently now. I'm like, I don't know, Megan. Girl, it looked like you are a liar. Like from what I get from it, you a liar. Tory had been low-key charged with this before with his other bodyguard last year was Zaire. But Zaire brought the gun. Just like this time with his other bodyguard. That bodyguard brought the gun. So I mean, maybe Tory had it, because as you see with the last bodyguard, Tory was trying to carry the gun. Maybe Tory did actually have it, but he didn't shoot anybody. But that bodyguard had that gun illegally unregistered, gave it to Tory, or Tory, had it at some point and sat it somewhere in the car. Got into an argument with Meg at some point in time. She cut her foot somewhere on something, rather leaving Kylie's party, or who knows on what she actually cut her foot on. She could have been bleeding. As far as we know, when you're drunk, a lot of shit you just don't feel right away. Shit. And so, yeah. It's all right. Let me see. Two not to be nuts. Okay, so I want to know what y'all think. I want to know what y'all think. I'm just about to call his ass. If he don't answer, I will talk to Shanadi until I can talk to him.
Get done doing your laundry.
Hold on, I got my phone. So y'all want to know what y'all think? Who took her to the hospital? The police did. The police did. Do we have a calling number, Sean? I know I am going to do one. I am going to do one. But right now we do have a stereo. We're just going stereo. I was going to say station head, but stereo is better because then y'all can just send clips. Let me hit up my girl. Yeah. So I want to hear what y'all think. Hit up my boo, L99. Oh, Lord. Look at her avatar. She tried it. Hi, Shanani.
What? Hey, King.
How are you?
I'm okay. I'm feeling good.
So, you see, I was just, talking about, Megan the victim. Megan the horse. Y'all, moderators, could you please, thank you, Baby Shay, everybody that already dropping the link. Y'all hit this link. Y'all come on over and join us. Come on over and join us. Hit that clip button. You can leave up to a 60-second message and let us know what you think. I was just going to station head, but I'm also just stereo because I see we have a lot of opinions. So good, bad, or indifferent. Bring them through. Hit the link and come on over to stereo. And we are about to get into some shit. We're about to get into some shit. So, y'all want to know how y'all feel about this situation. I just put a lot of receipts out here in front of y'all, so don't try to make it seem like I ain't coming no cute receipt, because I did. I didn't just come forward with what other people think and what other people are saying. I definitely came forward with receipts. You know, I'm based off, you know, Cedar Sinai is not the most credible place.
Bullshit.
It's not the girl. Shut up. It's not the. What is this? This is
What
weird.
is what?
Hold on. Oh no, that's okay. Now I see what that means. Never mind. Okay, yeah. So y'all hit that link. Y'all come on over. Come on. Shit. Nah. Shit, I'm not planning on being on here long, and I want to hear what y'all think. So I'm gonna need y'all to hurry the fuck up. Hurry up. Oh my goodness. So come on over to station stereo. Come on. This was a lit live. It was. Let me look at these comments while I'm sitting over here. And let me look at these comments.
They told you comments. They can't wait for me to tell you the truth about what's going on.
You ain't about. They ain't say none of that bullshit. They ain't say none of that. They didn't say none of that. They didn't say none of that. They didn't say none of that. Girl, you lying.
They go with his wrong ass shit when it comes to Megan again. I wish he would leave her alone.
Girl, I know you fucking lying. I need y'all to hurry up, please. Like, I really shouldn't have to say all this because I'm a celebrity now. I don't know if y'all fucking know, but like Tasha K, like, oh my God, like totally made me a celebrity. And yes, I seen y'all that Tasha K lost another 1,000 subs. Ain't God good? Look at the Lord. Look at God. Look at the Lord. She done lost another 1,000. I said, thank the Lord. I didn't even ask, Lord. Thank you though. Oh my goodness. Like, I'm not for her downfall, but I'm all for that bitch learning the lesson. No, stereo is free. Stereo is absolutely free. It is free. It is free. But girl, she fucking tried it. She fucking tried it. This bitch done lost another 1,000 subs, and I'm happy about it. Oh my goodness. Girl, who's fake? Who? Island, who they talking about, girl? Island, girl, who I need to cuss out, girl. Who I need to cuss out real quick. I need more of y'all. Come on, I need more of y'all. I need to be lit. I need to be lit. Every day we lit. Every day we lit. Yes, stereo is an app. It absolutely is. If you tap the link, it should take you right to it. But yeah, I'm about to get off up off of here. But yeah, I'm about to cuss Tasha the fuck out. A little bit. Cause she done lost another 1,000 subs. Cause I told y'all yesterday she tried to bring them fake ass bitches on there, and she thought that was gonna change something. That didn't change a motherfucking thing. That didn't change a motherfucking thing. That's why I say, stop being a fake ass bitch your whole life, Tasha. I'm like, yeah, you such a fake ass bitch, and then you gonna bring these fake ass bitches on here that we don't care, we don't care about a cracker in Atlanta, yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm like, you fucking tried it, you dry ass hoe. I'm like, yeah, you fucking tried it. That's why your ass lost another 1,000 subs, bitch. What happened?
I feel like we're watching her version of a fucking nervous breakdown.
Who, Tasha?
Yeah.
I've been said that. You got that from me. You welcome.
You
got that from me. You got that from me. You welcome. You welcome. You got that from me.
This is exactly why I got
you did shout out to Queen. She said she over on stereo. I'm gonna need y'all to follow suit. Y'all see how easy that was for her? It was easy. Now hurry up, get over here so I can beat these people. So they can keep talking shit about me. Oh my God. Let's keep it going. I don't want to not have haters. I want people hating on my fucking life. Oh my goodness. I want people to feel like I'm better than them because that's how they be thinking. And these bitches don't even know me, but whatever. So, oh my goodness. So it's just like, yes, hit the link and be like Queen. Y'all be, ooh, my God. Then they always trying to make it seem like they care about me. They be like, ooh, Sean, I love you. Then bring your ass. Oh my God. I'm one of the motherfucking hardest working YouTubers over here. Shit. Oh my goodness. I keep y'all entertained.
You usually write about everything, but I don't know why you get this Tory shit so wrong. I just don't.
Shanati, look, I'm not about to sit here and argue with your ass, you and these fucking bangs in this mask. Girl, I'm not about to, girl. Tory is low-key innocent. Just like you can say that, Megan. Just like you can say that about her, I can say it about Tory. So, yeah. But, I need a whole bunch of y'all. I need all of y'all because, yes, Tiff West, we on stereo. I love you, baby. Yes, I need all y'all to come over here. Because right now, the top person is at 58. I need to beat her immediately. Yeah, she got to go. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to need y'all to hurry up. I'm not starting until we at least at 80 people because I got to be up there. Like, these hoes ain't about to be trying me. Like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Like Queen Libra said, let me download the stereo. Yep, girl. And if I'm not there, you ain't gotta show up, girl. Y'all can wait for me, girl. Gemini and them be waiting for me, girl. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. YouTube St. Foxy about Tasha K. What happened? J Woo girl. What? 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 What was said? I'm gonna need y'all to hurry up. I'm gonna need y'all to hurry up. Oh my goodness. I'm about to start throwing shit in this studio. That's what I'm about. That's what I'm about to do. Girl, I'm about to start throwing shit. I'm about to quit. I'm about to fucking quit. I'm about to quit because me, Tamar Braxton, and they don't work because now everybody feel like they used to it. They used to. They like, he ain't gonna do it, y'all. He just be saying that. But you know what? You know what? You fucking know what? Shit. Hurry up, y'all. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Tasha K study losing motherfucking subscribers. Still trying to act like she ain't bald head on side. I'm like, Tasha, girl. First of all, you still stink.
She tried to say that YouTube was getting rid of them or something because they were trolls anyway.
Who?
Tasha K, she said that.
Get the fuck out of here. They weren't trolls. They was black women. Oh, so now you're calling black women trolls, Tasha? Now you're calling black women trolls, Tasha? Do I gotta make a video, bitch? Do I gotta make a video? Who you calling a motherfucking troll? Yeah, you call. Oh, now they're trolls. Are they gonna be roaches next? Cause you stomping roaches in these motherfucking shoes, girl. Cause now that you stomp motherfucking roaches, not black women are trolls, girl. Not black women are trolls, girl. Oh my goodness, girl. Ooh. Do we gotta do a troll video? Do we gotta do a troll video? I'm gonna need y'all to bring y'all ass on over here. This is ridiculous. Y'all be too fucking spoiled on YouTube. Oh my God, that's why y'all be bored. Because the party don't even fucking be over here. Hurry up. Hurry up. We is only at 47. Like, hurry up. We need to be way higher than this. Fuck this shit. It's too many of y'all over here to not be supporting me. Oh my God. Oh my God. Fuck this shit. Girl. Shit, girl. Yeah, she running around with them roach stompers. Now black women is motherfucking trolls. Now YouTube is getting rid of the trolls, girl. Bitch, they ain't got rid of you. You still here. So we know that's a lie. We know that's a lie, Craig. We know that's the motherfucking lie, Craig. Girl, you fucking tried it. Girl. She make my fucking skin crawl. Well, all these fucking lies. And she do good goddamn well bringing them black girls on that one gonna change the motherfucking narrative. Like, oh, y'all want to say I don't like black women? Yes, I do. Look, see? Yes, I do. See? I like black girls. Look, I even hired these bitches. I even hired these fucking bitches. I have black slaves. So. I'm like, I'm like, girl, shut the fuck up. Girl, we don't even like you. Girl. These subscribers is leaving because they see that you a fake ass basic bitch with no edges. Like, girl, they sick of this shit. They like, this bitch is not about to keep lying to us with no hair on the sides. Like, she not about to keep doing this. She not about to keep doing this. Like, this is fucking ridiculous. Like, good. We is almost there. It's not enough for y'all. It's not enough for y'all. I'm gonna need at least 100 people in the building. At least 100 people in the building. Because I'm about to cuss her motherfucking ass out. She tried it. She still losing motherfucking subscribers. And trying to make it seem like it's the algorithm. YouTube, they do a recycle bin every month. And they get rid of your spam subscribers. Bitch, ain't no spam subscribers. I'm like, you fucking tried it. Oh my goodness. Who is this? Am I Shabush girl, boy? What's this? What's all these letters? Are you trying to cuss me out in another language? Let me know. Because I got some people that can translate. Yep. I got some people that can fucking translate for me. Look, what's this mean? And it's a lot of N's. Let me guess what them stand for. Let me guess what them stand for. Let me guess what them stand for. What's this mean? What's this mean? What's this mean? Hurry up. Hurry up. What's this mean? Hurry up and tell me. Because you about to get cussed out. I'm trying to spare you. I'm trying to fucking spare you. What happened? What was said? What was said? What the fuck was said? Shawant? So want? Do you so want these problems? What happened? What happened? Why? Because I be waiting for you hoes. Yeah, you thought you was in the comments going into my motherfucking video talking shit. No, I'm still live, baby. They be doing that shit because they get cussed the fuck out. And then they make a new one to get re-cussed out. That's all that be. And get re-cussed the fuck out. That's all the fuck that be. Y'all need to hurry up because I'm about to quit. I'm about to fucking quit. I'm gonna need at least 100 of y'all. It's hurry up. Shit. I gotta argue with y'all for this shit for what? I'm a good person. Oh my God. Yeah, Yama, tell them. I don't know if you know their language, but Yama, let them know. Let them know. They come over here with that shit. She isn't losing subscribers. She's deleting them on purpose. Lucy, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I'm glad your stupid ass here because I'm sure your face is giving what this poodle is giving. Shut the fuck up, bitch. No, the fuck she not. She ain't delete no motherfucking subscribers. You cocoa basic drunk bitches will believe something like that. I told you yesterday I'm sick of you little stupid frigid bitches coming through here saying stupid fucking shit. Now shut up, y'all. I spit on this motherfucking dog if you was in front of me with it. Shut up, ho. Shut up. That don't make no fucking sense. At least make it make sense, stupid. Stupid. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Are you dumb? She deleting them on purpose. You stupid on purpose. How about that? How about that, ho? You stupid on fucking purpose. Shut up, bitch. Shit, girl. Shut your ass up. That don't even make fucking sense, girl. At least say it's racist people unfollowing her. Something that makes sense. Shut up with your stupid ass. Coming through. Shut the fuck up. Are you police say you unsubscribing over here? You unsubscribing to Top Scale? Let me know. So I could give you a nice salute on your way out if you unsubscribing, love, and happiness. Yeah. Bitter and pressed should be your name. But are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? I'm sick of you one-ass people making it seem like y'all a crowd, like when you leaving 100 people going with you. No, it's just you. Bye. Shit, please tell me you talking to me or Tasha. Let me know so I can cuss you out properly. So I can cuss you out on your way out. Y'all be having long-ass fucking exits. Long-ass fucking exits. Longest exits fucking ever. Longest. I'm unsubscribing, bitch. So. Shit, girl, so bitch. Shit, I don't give a fuck. Like, oh my God. Like, okay, oh my God, how am I gonna sleep? They're leaving. And you do that. Bye. Bye. Shit, I don't give a fuck, ho. And let me catch you in the motherfucking trees. I'm gonna pull your ass down by your lace front. Love and happiness, the lies. Bitter and pressed should be your fucking name, bitch. Shit, don't play with me, ho. Girl, they be fucking trying it. That bitch gonna say she's deleting them on purpose. Cause that's why us YouTubers gain subscribers so we can delete them later. Yeah, cause we don't really need them. Girl, shut the fuck up. You and that white dog on the front of your screen, bitch. Shut up. Shit, say something that makes sense or don't say nothing at all or get cussed the fuck out on your way back over there to your mama. It's up to you. Shit, it's up to you. Shit, I can't stand a motherfucker that's stupid. Like, girl, that shit is dumb. Girl.
See what she's working with? Okay, so it's easy for her to fucking do what she do and get away with it because that's the intelligence level that she has to work with. So she don't know much. They don't expect much from her because they're not smart enough to expect much. That shit is shot.
Girl, don't come at me with no stupid ass shit. Like, oh my God, she's just like, what is this black guy over here talking about? Shut up, nigger. Like, yeah, no, that's not what she's doing. She is actually deleting them because that's what you do. Like, yeah, you get close to the number you're trying to get to. And then like, oh my God, like you delete a bunch. You like delete like 4,000 because, oh my God, you didn't need them anyway. You got to get rid of the bad seeds, the blacks. Get rid of the black girls. They talk too much shit, girl. Tasha, bitch, I've been told you to get rid of those fucking bitches. Like, all they do is judge you. Like, I let you be racist. Like, girl, fuck it. You only live once, girl. Like, oh my God, shut the fuck up, you drunk bitches. Shut up, hoe. Shit, make it make sense, you drunk ass hoe. Don't come over here inebriated trying to tell truths for people. Shut up, hoe. Shut up. Shit, drink some water before you have a conversation with me, bitch. Girl, you fucking tried it. She's actually doing that on purpose. No, the only thing that is happening on purpose right now is you being a stupid bitch. Like, that's it.
Like, she really said that shit.
She did. Like, to me. Like, I'm just gonna be like, oh my God, you're right. You're right. Oh my God, everybody. Tasha is, oh my God. Oh my God. Tasha is actually deleting them on purpose. Oh my God, let me spread the word. That bitch ain't doing shit on purpose, but being a fraud ass hoe. And people are just starting to see through that motherfucking shit. The bitch can't talk about Cardi, so she ain't got nothing to talk about. Girl.
She want to start the new trend. Who can lose their followers the fastest?
Sure.
That's the trend she's going for.
But she is getting rid of them. Oh, Shanati, could you not be a black girl to this? Like, girl, you don't understand business. You don't get it. You don't get it. You don't get it. You're black. Shit. You're black. Like, I get it. Like, you're from the hood. Aren't you from Philly?
Don't start your shit show.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. I get it. You're a black girl from Philly. You guys don't get it. You guys don't get it. Like, Tasha's doing this on purpose because she's a very badass bitch.
I don't care what that bald head bitch is. I'm not.
Girl, fuck Tasha and the little bit of subscribers her ass gonna have left. Because that's what happens. The people want to hear about Cardi. Tasha. Cardi was just defending her nigga. Tasha, they trying to arrest Offset and shit, girl. Cardi ran up, girl. Tasha, you ain't got no exclusive, girl. Tasha, you ain't got no exclusive, bitch.
Her engagement never matched anyway. So that means the people who subscribing was part of her actual engagement she did have. So her engagement is gonna go down and everything. Like, it didn't match in the beginning because she brought her shit. But now the little bit engagement she did have, that shit is now down too.
I agree. Hold on,
I'm gonna play a message. So what you?
Yeah, go ahead. Play messages.
Hey, I am here, baby. I'm here. Yes, I am. Shanati, you tried it. But I feel like this right here. I'm ready for court. Just to be honest, I'm ready for court. I'm ready for all this to be over with. I'm tired of it. I'm tired. It's draining me. I'm tired.
Baby Shay, I didn't. I'm gonna just play the next message.
Hey, Sean. Hey, Shanati. Because I came in late into the whole live, Sean, I just wanted to know exactly what made you change your mind about
Oh, does it swap out? Oh, it swaps out. Oh, no, it doesn't. Shit! I thought it would let the people stay. Oh my God, y'all need to come back now.
What happened? You was leaving? What happened?
No, I want to, because I don't want to drop Shanani. I wanted to swap over because I was just talking to her until I could pull you, because I knew we had planned for a little bit later, and I knew you was at the mall and stuff. So, okay, well, at least 49 of y'all came back real quick. Okay, come on, y'all.
Shanani is last week's news.
Oh, Lord. No, it lets the, it lets the clip stay and everything. Because, normally when you switch out, it doesn't let the clip stay. But that's why I said, I think you should call me. Don't do the thing to where the thing, like, literally call me. Because if so, I think I can hold you. And remember, we were trying to, test some shit. And that's one of the things that works.
Oh, I didn't know none of this shit. This is new.
Yeah.
So why did I spend $500 in Zara?
What?
Yeah, I didn't need to go in there and do that.
Why? What the Richard?
Then I was going in Louis Vuitton. I was like, no, bitch, go home. Go home. Go ass home, you dumb bitch. Why would you stick your stupid ass in Louis Vuitton, you stupid bitch? Take your bald-headed ass home, ho. And then I walked I was hitting myself in the back of the head. Bitch, get your ass in the car. And then I got in the car. I was like, fuck.
Yes.
Richard,
That's
keep
been
your
fun.
ass
What
out
my
them
nephew says
stoves.
Sure.
You supposed to be stacking up. No, I'm just playing. Did you enjoy yourself?
I did not. It
Why?
was no traffic, so that was good. I did not enjoy myself. I did not.
Oh my God. Richard, you're supposed to
Yeah, I
enjoy
did
yourself.
right.
Shopping is supposed to be relaxing. I know you did, Daddy. I bought you something.
I bought you some click clacks.
What the fuck is that?
It's the shit you put on your titties. The click clacks.
Ooh.
I bought you
Ooh.
some.
Ooh.
Yes.
I like it. I like it.
You like that?
I like it.
You like that, don't you?
I like it.
You like that, don't you?
Look at Lizzo round ass. She get on my fucking nerves. I cannot stand a bitch that swear up and down she confident and she really not. It's like, girl, go ahead and just girly. What's her name? The girl that just got all them surgeries. What's her name? Akbar. Go ahead and just Akbar it, girl. It's like you know you want to.
Who are you talking about? Somebody just called me and interrupted my whole thing. Who are you talking about? Who got on them surgeries?
Akbar. Have you seen her recent surgeries?
What's wrong? Bitch. Don't be coming for motherfucker Akbar.
Well, no, I'm not coming for her. I'm saying with Lizzo. Like, like Akbar was a bigger girl. So instead of Akbar succumbing to the pressure, because I think Akbar wanted to push the, I'm big and beautiful thing, but then still at the same time, I think that she wanted to, be looked at as the other girl.
Yeah, or for health reasons, she could have brought that weight down a little bit.
I doubt it.
And now you got the extra skin hanging, which it can be a little, annoying to look at in the mirror. Oh my gosh, Sean, these pants don't fit.
What size you get? Nose?
I got a medium. It's a medium in ladies. I got a pair of ladies right here. I should have got a large. These don't fit, bitch. I got to take these back, but I got the receipt. Oh no. Oh,
I can
no.
fucking not. Well, I want to talk about a few different things. I definitely want to talk about Wendy, y'all. They said that bitch still on drugs. So we're gonna get to that. We're gonna talk about Tasha K being a fraud ass hoe. We're gonna get into that. This bitch still loses subscribers left and right. Now she's saying that she deleting them on purpose, Lord. These bitches is really running around. These fucking winos are running around saying this bitch is literally deleting her subscribers on purpose. Well, what? What?
Tasha K.
Come over to station or stereo, y'all. If you guys want to hear the rest of the show, Rich and I are talking about him working with Tasha K. So y'all come over.